Everyone knows aircraft carriers carry fighter jets, but very few people know about the weapons built directly into the ship itself. Some of them can detect threats miles away, while others can fire so fast they create a literal wall of metal in the air. And surprisingly, one of the most terrifying systems is completely automated. Here are the 5 most powerful weapons secretly defending U.S. aircraft carriers. Are you ready? Let's dive in. The Browning M2.50 caliber machine gun is one of the weapons that the U.S. military has been using for the longest time. First designed by John Browning back in 1918 to 1921, this weapon has stayed in military service for over 100 years, mainly because it's extremely reliable and incredibly powerful. Sailors install M2 machine guns at multiple points alongside the flight deck of U.S. Navy aircraft carriers. These weapons act as a close-range defensive layer, ready to respond quickly to threats such as fast-approaching small boats, drones, or unidentified vessels that get too close to the ship. The M2 fires the powerful .50 BMG cartridge at a rate of about 450 to 600 rounds per minute. Each bullet weighs roughly 45 grams and leaves the barrel at about 890 meters per second, around 2,900 feet per second. That speed allows the round to penetrate light armor, disable boat engines, or destroy incoming drones. According to the U.S. Navy and U.S. Army field manuals, the weapon has an effective range of about 1,800 meters, with a maximum range of up to 6,800 meters. Another reason the M2 remains valuable is its simplicity and durability. The gun can operate in extreme heat, saltwater environments, and rough sea conditions with minimal maintenance. That's why sailors often rely on it as the first line of close defensive fire around the ship. However, when threats move faster and farther away, larger weapons take over. The Mk 38-25mm chain gun is one of the key defensive weapons mounted on U.S. Navy aircraft carriers. Its main role is to stop fast surface threats before they get dangerously close to the ship. The system uses the M242 Bushmaster 25mm autocannon, a weapon originally designed for armored vehicles but adapted for naval defense. It fires 25 by 137mm rounds at about 180 to 200 rounds per minute and has an effective engagement range of roughly 2,500 to 3,000 meters, about 1.5 to 1.8 miles. Modern carriers use the Mk38 Mod 2 or Mod 3 variant. These versions are remotely operated, meaning sailors control them from inside the ship instead of standing next to the gun. The system includes electro-optical sensors, laser rangefinders, and thermal cameras, allowing operators to track small boats or drones even at night or in poor weather. Another advantage is precision. The stabilized mounting system keeps the weapon steady and fires effectively even while the ship moves through heavy seas and strong waves. This makes it highly effective against fast attack craft, pirate boats, and unmanned surface vessels that could approach the carrier. According to the U.S. Navy Naval Sea Systems Command and Raytheon Missiles and Defense, the Mk38 is designed specifically to counter modern small boat swarm tactics. When a high-speed threat suddenly approaches the carrier, that's when the next layer of defense activates. One of the most important defensive weapons on a U.S. aircraft carrier is the RIM-116 Rolling Airframe Missile, or RAM. This system is specifically designed to destroy incoming anti-ship missiles before they can hit the ship. Each launcher carries 21 ready-to-fire missiles, giving the carrier a rapid response capability against sudden threats. The RAM missile is about 2.8 meters long and weighs roughly 73.5 kilograms. Once launched, it accelerates to over Mach 2, which is more than 1,500 miles per hour. Its operational range is about 10 kilometers, around 6 miles, allowing it to intercept threats well before they reach the carrier. What makes RAM unique is its dual-mode guidance system. First, it can track the radar signals emitted by an incoming missile. If those signals disappear, it switches to infrared heat tracking to lock onto the target. The missile also spins during flight, which stabilizes it and improves accuracy. This spinning motion is the reason it's called a rolling airframe. The system is used on many U.S. Navy ships, including Nimitz-class and Gerald R. Ford-class aircraft carriers. Yet if a missile gets even closer, another system reacts instantly. The Phalanx CIWS is the last defensive shield protecting a U.S. aircraft carrier. When every other layer of defense fails, this system activates automatically to stop incoming threats within seconds. The system uses a 20mm M61A1 Gatling gun, the same weapon used on fighter jets like the F-16, but mounted on a radar-guided naval platform. The Phalanx fires 4,500 rounds per minute, which equals 75 bullets every second. Its effective engagement range is roughly 1 to 2 kilometers, giving it just a few seconds to destroy incoming targets, such as anti-ship missiles or hostile aircraft. What makes it unique is its fully automated targeting system. Using its own radar, the system can detect, track, and fire without human control, reacting faster than a human operator ever could. The gun fires armor-piercing tungsten rounds, designed to shred incoming missiles before they reach the ship. The entire process, from detection to destruction, can happen in less than 3 seconds. Because of its round radar dome and compact shape, sailors often nickname the system R2D2. According to the U.S. Navy Naval Sea Systems Command, the Phalanx has been installed on over 150 U.S. Navy ships and many Allied vessels worldwide. And this is where it gets truly impressive. The ship's most powerful weapon is next. The most powerful weapon on a U.S. aircraft carrier is not mounted on the deck, it's the carrier air wing. A typical air wing on a Nimitz-class or Gerald R. Ford-class carrier includes 60 to 75 aircraft, turning the ship into a mobile airbase that can strike targets hundreds of miles away. The backbone of the air wing is the FA-18E Super Hornet, a multi-role fighter capable of speeds above Mach 1.6, about 1,190 miles per hour. With external fuel tanks and aerial refueling, it can strike targets over 1,200 kilometers away. These jets carry advanced weapons like precision-guided bombs such as the JDAM and AGM, 158C long-range anti-ship missile, which has a range of over 370 kilometers. Supporting these fighters is the E-2D Advanced Hawkeye, one of the most important aircraft in naval aviation. Its ANAPY-9 radar can detect aircraft and missiles over 550 kilometers away, giving the carrier group early warning of threats. Meanwhile, the EA-18G Growler conducts electronic warfare, capable of jamming enemy radar, communications, and air defenses, effectively blinding opposing forces. Together, these aircraft allow a single carrier to project power across entire regions. Most people think the power of a U.S. aircraft carrier comes from its fighter jets. But the real story is the layered defenses hidden across the ship itself. The weapons are designed to detect, track, and destroy threats within seconds. Without them, even the most advanced carrier wouldn't survive long at sea. So which one of these systems do you think is the most impressive? Drop your answer in the comments.